Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Division video. It's Saturday, which means it is reset day, so the blueprints in the DZ safe rooms have reset, as have the weapons in the base of operations special gear vendor. So as always, I'm here to tell you guys what is in the respective vendors and whether or not those are worth picking up. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy this and you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated, and comment down below and let me know if you guys grabbed anything this week. But let's kick things off with the DZ02 safe room. This is where you can go to get some 204 gear pieces. Do bear in mind that, as mentioned every single week, I will only speak about the 204 items, so if you're looking for anything below that, you need to go looking for yourself. But first up, you have an electronics vest, which will set you back just over 180,000 Dark Zone funds. You also have a blueprint for firearms knee pads, which will set you back just over 140,000 Dark Zone funds. Firearms backpack blueprint will set you back 191,000 Dark Zone funds, and a stamina holster will set you back 118,000 Dark Zone funds. Do bear in mind these are all 204 pieces, but if you are looking for interim pieces before you get gear sets, this is of course somewhere you could consider going. Moving over to the DZ03 safe room, this is of course where you can get your weapons. First up, you have a blueprint for a custom M870 MCS, which is a shotgun. That'll set you back just over 283,000 Dark Zone funds, and do bear in mind for this one you will need to be Dark Zone rank 75. And the second one, this is the one I know you guys are all going to be excited about. The first wave M1A is back. It'll set you back just over 280,000 Dark Zone funds. Again, you need to be Dark Zone rank 75, but this right here is one of the best weapons in the game right now. So if you don't have this, I know a lot of you guys were disappointed the first time it left the safe room, so it is now back. Definitely pick this one up if you can, but of course do bear in mind if you miss it again, these blueprints do rotate, so as you can clearly see by this one, they do come and go. So if you do miss it again, it will be back at some point. But either way, for those of you guys that were so close and just missed it last time, then yeah, definitely pick this one up. I even did a video speaking about this weapon, speaking about why it is one of the best weapons right now, so definitely, yeah, this is a must-have weapon. Moving on from there to the DZ04 safe room, this is where you can get some mods. So you can get an electronics gear mod blueprint for just over 238,000 Dark Zone funds. This is an item level 32 gear mod. And also a firearms gear mod, again item level 32, just over 238,000 Dark Zone funds. Then finally, moving over to the DZ05 safe room vendor, of course this is where you go for your weapon mods, and you can get this week a level 32 quick release magazine blueprint for just over 143,000 Dark Zone funds. Generally speaking, I'm not as much of a fan of the quick release ones. I prefer the extended magazines, so I wouldn't necessarily say you have to go out and grab this one. But either way, that is what's on offer. And of course, DZ06, once again, doesn't change. That is just where you go for Nomad gear, so we can ignore that one. But the final thing before we wrap this video up is, of course, taking a stop at the base of operations. You guys requested this one, so there are two weapons on sale this week. The first one is a classic M1A, and this will set you back 882 Phoenix credits. And the perks on this one are Trained, where critical hits increase signature skill resources by 0.1%. You also have Predatory, where killing a target regenerates 13.5% health over 5 seconds, and you have Toxic, where headshots with this weapon have a 13.5% chance to apply the blind status effect. Now bear in mind those talents are not necessarily top tier, and given that this is so expensive at 882 Phoenix credits, I generally wouldn't recommend buying this. If you really are strapped for it and say you don't have Dark Zone funds, you don't want to go in the Dark Zone, and you do need a sniper, then you can consider that yourself, but generally speaking, I find it hard to recommend any of these weapons because they are just so ridiculously expensive. I don't honestly feel like these are priced correctly. I feel like these should be for maybe 500 Phoenix credits at a push, but even that's a little bit steep. Either way, the other option is a Police M4, which will set you back 931 Phoenix credits, even more than that. And the talents on that one are Vicious, where your critical hit chance is increased by 13.5% while at full health. You also have Ferocious, where damage against elite and named enemies is increased by 14%. And finally you have Prepared, where damage is increased by 13.5% when more than 40 meters from the target. So, those are the weapons of the base operations. Again, as mentioned, wouldn't really recommend picking them up simply because they are so expensive and they're not necessarily the greatest rolls you get. Generally speaking, you are much better these days buying blueprints because you can roll them as many times as you want, and you can ideally, hopefully at some point, get the talents that you want. So, that should be your focus for this week. The main thing you definitely want to pick up is the first wave M1A, that blueprint. You have until next Saturday to pick it up. Of course, that's if you're in the UK. If you're in America, it was probably last night. But either way, that's your reset. Those are your blueprints. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then again, a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below and let me know if you have any questions. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.